I, a 34-year-old male, have lived in my HOA community for about 5 years. From the get-go, the HOA has been nothing but a thorn in my side. They constantly harassed me over the most trivial things, my grass being half an inch too high, the paint on my mailbox chipping, a garden gnome they didn't approve of, and even the color of my curtains. Every little infraction came with a fine. It felt like they were singling me out to squeeze every dollar they could from me. I tried to comply and fix everything they pointed out, but it never stopped. Every month there was a new violation and a new fine. I was at my wit's end, feeling like I couldn't catch a break. Then, about 6 months ago, my luck changed dramatically. I hit the lottery. The winnings were substantial enough to change my life completely. At first I considered moving out immediately, but the pettiness of the HOA had left such a bad taste in my mouth that I wanted to make a point before I left. I decided to give them a taste of their own medicine. I stopped paying the fines and they started piling up. Next, I deliberately let my house fall into disrepair. I tore up the lawn, let the paint peel, and stopped maintaining the exterior. I put horrendous-looking statues all over the front yard and boarded up a couple of the windows. I even graffitied my garage door. The HOA was furious, but I didn't care. I had the money to pay any fines they could throw at me, but I ignored them just to spite the HOA. Then, I took it a step further. I bought 6 beat-up junk cars and parked them on the street in front of my house. Every time one got towed, I bought another and parked it there. The sight of my rundown house and the junk cars was an eyesore, and it drove the HOA and some of my neighbors crazy. Property values in the neighborhood started to drop significantly, and the constant battle with the cars made the area look increasingly rundown. Now, some of my friends think I've gone too far. They argue that while the HOA was terrible to me, not everyone in the neighborhood was responsible for the harassment. They say I'm punishing innocent people, and that I've made my point, so it's time to stop and move on. They're also concerned that this ongoing feud is unhealthy for me and that I should focus on enjoying my newfound wealth instead of dwelling on past grievances. So what do you think? Am I the AH for waging a war against my HOA and making my neighborhood look run down after hitting the lottery and causing property values to drop?